8 in the ladies 200 breaststroke from the Delaware swim team. In lane number 1, Catherine Retzsteiner. In lane number 2, Waukesha Express swim team, Emily Schwabe. In lane number 3, Nova of Virginia's Blair Carnes. In lane number 4, the top qualifier from this morning in the hot seat, Nova of Virginia's Rebecca Rayner. In lane number 5, the Aquajet swim team, Abigail Duncan. In lane number 6, Aquazot Swim Club territory there with Casey Mims. In lane number 7, Birmingham Bloomfield territory, Ann Laser. In lane number 8, from the Marin Pirates, Liliana Alvarez.
This one for the 2010 title in the ladies 200 breaststroke. And at this point, 12 and a half yards into it, I think you can almost already hand it to Rebecca Rayner, but you know, that's why they do swim the races. She's been so impressive all week, particularly in the breaststroke. Won the 100 on night number 2, took over that 400 IM during the breaststroke leg en route to the win last night, and comes in tonight with the top seed by about a second, almost 2 full seconds in this 200 breaststroke.
But she's getting a challenge from Abigail Duncan, and just look at her. I mean, Abigail's got the better. I like Abigail's stroke for a 200. Rebecca looks like she's swimming 100, maybe 150.
But that's how she swims all her strokes. We were talking about her backstroke last night in the 400 IM. It looks like she's laboring. It looks like she's spending too much energy. But that's just the way this girl swims, and it's effective.
But I think if I were to tell someone to pick one of the strokes to model themselves after, it would have to be Abigail Duncan.
103.02 for Rebecca Rayner. Duncan turns at 103.46. She's just so quick with that kick. She gets those feet up and back in that snapping motion, and that is the key to all of it. What they're doing at the front half with their upper body and their arms, not as relevant, but here comes Duncan.
She's been
making a race of it. I don't know that Rayner's been challenged this late in a race before, at least not this week.
I really like that she's hanging on. Abigail Duncan doesn't look like she's getting tired, even though Rebecca Rayner has really found that extra gear, and it's turned on right now.
"25 yards to go. It's Rebecca Rayner in 4, Abigail Duncan in lane number 5. A pair of 16-year-olds doing battle here in this last 25 of the 200 breaststroke. Rayner with the slight advantage as they come under the flags, but Duncan's still coming strong at the touch. It's going to come down to Rebecca Rayner by 1/10 of a second. 2:11.54 for Rayner, 2:11.65 for Abigail Duncan. Great race. I didn't expect it, but I'm glad it went down the way it did.
I'm glad it did too, and actually I was a little worried about Abigail Duncan's chances at the 150. Looked like Rebecca Rayner was saying, okay, I'm going to see you later, but that was just an impressive swim by Abigail Duncan. Did not falter, did not panic. Her stroke rate stayed the same. Rebecca Rayner picked it up as she does. Abigail Duncan was just ready to respond. That's just great racing.
Casey Mims gets in there for third with a 2:14.11.